At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Ranked #1 in innovation for 10 consecutive years and #2 among public universities for employability, ASU isn't just ahead of the curve, it's creating new paths to success. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online, that's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/kidsandfamily. Just go to Indeed.com/kidsandfamily right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
Okay, so you know how it is, right? Like as March Madness keeps going, everyone gets more and more into it.
Oh, yeah.
And you start hearing all this talk about who could actually end up in the Final Four.
Right.
And there are always a couple of teams that kind of dominate that conversation.
For sure.
And this year, it feels like those two teams everyone's been buzzing about are Duke and Houston.
Yeah, you can't escape it.
It's like everywhere you look, everyone's wondering if these two powerhouses are going to face off.
Exactly.
And if so, when and how is it going to go down?
Huge implications.
So that's what we're going to deep dive into today.
Yeah, let's break it down.
We're going to cut through all the hype
Yeah.
and get right to the core of what's making everyone so excited about a potential Duke-Houston matchup.
Yeah, you've probably seen it yourself.
Oh, yeah.
All over social media, all the sports sites.
Absolutely. Yeah.
People are searching Duke versus Houston, Houston versus Duke, nonstop.
Constantly.
And of course, tying it all back to the Final Four.
The ultimate goal.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
what we did for this deep dive is we took all that info, like what people are searching for, what they're talking about online.
Yeah.
And we really tried to understand the key takeaways when it comes to these two teams.
And especially that potential matchup.
Right, because it seems like so many people are already thinking about it.
It's like it's already happening in everyone's minds.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
So think of this deep dive as your cheat sheet.
Yeah.
Your quick and insightful guide to understanding the Duke and Houston buzz.
We're going to cut to the chase.
Exactly. We're not going to get bogged down in stats and all that.
No.
We're giving you the why.
The big picture.
Like, why is this matchup so interesting? What are the big storylines we should be paying attention to?
Right, like this player, Cooper Flagg, for example.
Yeah, he's been making waves.
Definitely a name to know.
So let's unpack all of this and see what we can learn.
All right, jumping right into it. The first thing that really pops out when you look at what people are searching for is how much interest there is specifically in a Duke versus Houston game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
It's like way more than just your average matchup.
You see those phrases, Duke versus Houston, Houston versus Duke, constantly.
Everywhere.
And it's not just those phrases on their own.
Right.
People are searching for those terms alongside things like game, score, prediction highlights.
It's clear they're not just casually interested.
It's like they're already anticipating this game actually happening.
Exactly. It's like they're hungry for any information they can get their hands on.
And you know what's really interesting?
What's that?
The searches go beyond just wanting to know about the game itself.
Oh, yeah.
People are looking for where to watch it. Like, where to watch Duke Blue Devils men's basketball versus Houston Cougars men's basketball.
Wow.
That's a mouthful. But it shows you how serious people are.
Yeah, not messing around.
They're already planning their viewing parties.
They want to be ready.
It's not just a thought. It's like they're expecting it to happen.
It's a real possibility in their minds.
Absolutely.
And I think what really drives that home is how often those searches are paired with Final Four.
Oh, for sure.
And say men's Final Four.
It's not just another regular season game for people.
Not at all.
It's about the biggest stage in college basketball.
Right. It's about those games where everything's on the line.
The highest stakes.
And that's the context people are putting this Duke-Houston game into.
Makes sense when you think about it.
Yeah.
Both these programs have such a rich history.
Legendary programs.
And that definitely plays into why this matchup is so captivating.
You can see it in the broader searches, too.
Oh, yeah.
Just general terms like Duke basketball, Houston basketball.
People are clearly interested in the teams themselves.
Always have been.
And then when you look at the more specific searches like Duke score, Houston score, that's where you see people tracking their progress throughout the tournament.
Game by game.
They want to know how they're doing, how they stack up against the competition.
It's like following their journey.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know what else is really interesting?
What's that?
How individual players get woven into this whole team narrative.
Oh, yeah.
Like this guy, Cooper Flagg.
He's everywhere.
His name pops up constantly, usually right alongside Duke.
It's crazy how much attention he's getting.
Yeah, it seems like he's a big reason why people are so focused on Duke this year.
And you can see it directly in the searches.
How so?
Whenever he has a big game or gets a lot of media coverage, the searches for Cooper Flagg spike.
Interesting. So his individual performance is directly impacting how people engage with Duke as a whole.
It's like this star power effect.
Yeah, she's become the face of the program in a lot of ways.
And it's not just hardcore college basketball fans who know about him anymore.
He's breaking through to a wider audience.
Exactly.
It's like he's transcending the sport.
And it's not just Flagg either.
Right.
You see searches for other key players like Proctor Duke, Cryer Houston.
Yeah, people want to know who the major players are on both sides.
They want to know who to watch out for.
And even a search for Olajuwon, which, that might be people looking back at Houston's history.
Yeah.
It still reminds you of the program's legacy.
And their dominance.
Exactly. And then you see names like Terrence Arsenault pop up, probably because of some recent news or standout performances.
Yeah, a fresh face making an impact.
People are always looking for the next big thing.
It's all about those storylines.
Definitely. And you know what else I've noticed?
What's that?
The team nicknames play a big role in all of this, too.
Oh, yeah?
Like Duke Blue Devils, Houston Cougars.
You see those all the time.
Everywhere. And it's not just those exact phrases.
Right.
You see variations like Cougars basketball, University of Houston basketball.
That just shows how strong those brands are.
Yeah, people instantly recognize them.
And that recognition definitely adds to the hype around this potential matchup.
It makes it feel bigger.
Like a clash of titans.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And it's not just about what's happening right now. Right.
People are also looking ahead, planning for the future.
You see that in the searches for things like Duke basketball schedule, Houston basketball schedule. When does Duke play? When is the Duke game?
Yeah, fans are trying to figure out when they can catch these teams in action.
They want to make sure they don't miss a moment.
Especially if that dream matchup actually happens.
And beyond just schedules, you also see a lot of searches for rosters.
Duke basketball roster. Duke roster. Duke players.
People want to know who makes up these teams, who they should be keeping an eye on.
It's like they're doing their research.
Getting ready for battle.
And speaking of battle,
What's that?
don't forget about the searches for Duke national championships. Has Houston ever won a national championship in basketball?
Oh, right. Those are fascinating.
It shows you that people are thinking about the ultimate prize.
A national championship.
Exactly. And it goes beyond just wanting their team to win.
Right.
They want to see them compete at the highest level.
Against the best of the best. And that's why this potential Final Four matchup is so exciting.
It's like a stepping stone to that ultimate goal.
It raises the stakes even higher.
Okay, so just to sum it all up for everyone.
Yeah, let's bring it all together.
What we've seen from all this search data is a massive amount of interest in a potential Duke-Houston showdown.
No doubt about it.
And it's all happening within the world of the NCAA men's basketball tournament, specifically the Final Four.
The pinnacle of college basketball.
And players like Cooper Flagg are just adding fuel to the fire.
He's become a major storyline.
Fans are eager for any information they can find about these teams and what would happen if they went head-to-head.
It's like a puzzle they're trying to solve.
Where to watch it, what time it's on, what the score might be, who might win.
They want to be in the know.
They want to be part of the conversation.
And even though we don't know for sure if this matchup will actually happen, what the outcome will be.
We still don't know who won that last Duke game.
True.
But one thing's for sure.
What?
These two programs are a huge deal in the college basketball world right now.
Absolutely.
And the possibility of them meeting in the Final Four.
Well, let's just say...
People are ready for it.
Yeah, and all this interest, it really makes you think, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what is it about college basketball that gets people so fired up?
Why do we care so much?
It's more than just a game.
It's about the stories.
The journeys of these players.
The ups and downs.
The rivalries.
The drama.
And the potential for greatness.
That chance to witness something truly special.
Yeah, those unforgettable moments.
It's about the emotion.
The passion.
And that's why we can't get enough.
College basketball at its best.
It's a story that keeps unfolding.
And we're all along for the ride.
Buckle up.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.